just add a comment to somebody that says they suck at making videos, so they're not going to make videos. Guess what? I suck big time at making videos. This isn't the first time I tried making a YouTube channel and putting something out there. I was slammed. I was criticized. I sucked at making videos. And you know what? Stopped caring. Started saying, you know what? This is just my diary. I'm screwed up. I suck. And just stopped caring. And then all of a sudden, over 600 videos that I posted, not getting too many complaints. So I guess sucking is the way to go. So I would really like a lot of people to start making sucky videos. I'd like to see what you've got to say. So don't give a shit about what you look like. Don't give a shit whether you're good at something. Just do it. Do it. We all need to put some positive energy out there. We all need to just have faith in ourselves. We all need to just spread our thoughts around. And enough of this text shit. We need to see like the faces. We need to relate with people as if we are human. It's so friggin' easy to just put text on a piece of paper and said, oh, I've made my opinion. It's another thing to tie your face to that opinion. And it's another thing to just dive out and do something. Like, let's put a face to the text. Let's voice our opinions. Let's see what we've all got to say. And then, okay, you know what's going to happen if we actually did all of that? YouTube get overwhelmed and we'd crash the system and then we'd have no YouTube left. Just like I said before, it's like we can't see past our noses. But the direction we're going to go into is the direction we need to go into. But anyways, I'd like to see everybody else's face. Don't be scared of failing, because that is the very meaning of success, is find your success in failing. Fail. Be out to fail. Want to fail. Love failure. Because you can only fail so many times before you end up being successful at something. I have failed at a lot of things. And every time I failed, I ended up getting bigger, stronger, and smarter and wiser. So I love failing because failing teaches me a lot of stuff. Being successful at something gives you what? Like where the fun's over. The fun is in the failures. It's the failures that make life, you gotta get up and keep trying. I don't know. It's just my thoughts, but I kind of love failing. The more I fail, the more success I get. The more I fail at shit, the more I'm successful at a lot of shit. You gotta be willing to fail if you want to experience success. If all of humanity was ready to say, okay, I'm willing to try, I will risk failure with the goal of being success. And then we'll all have a higher chance of being successful. But you'll never get success unless you're willing to fail. Do you know perfectionists? Perfectionists that want perfect all the time. They won't even dive into anything because they might not be successful. They may fail at something, and if they fail, it's not perfect. So, most perfectionists accomplish shit. They do nothing. Like they can judge what is something to be perfect at. How can you judge something to be perfect if you can't even do anything and be perfect at it? It's kind of an insane thing, which is my mantra. Everybody's insane, but how can you even be a judge at something being perfect if you're not willing to see the imperfection of failure? I don't think that they're good enough judges. I think a good judge is somebody who's failed an awful lot because they're willing to try. People that judge and look for perfections don't even try. They're just sitting on a pedestal saying, that ain't right, that ain't right, that ain't right, that ain't right. And it's like, okay, well, you go out and show me what's right then. Prove it. No, they can't prove shit. They just got an opinion, a judging, and won't dive in. And that's where this obsessive compulsive disorders are, is, you know, they are obsessively compulsive with perfection. And they can't even see that they got an illness of being compulsive people. Kind of see that in some people that I know, that you know, their clothes have to be just perfect. Everything's got to be in its perfect place. They won't do anything unless it's perfect. They tend to be little robots and do the same thing over and over and over and over again. You know, and because they make perfect robots, they make perfect employees. You know, because they'll be perfect at anything that they do, but they won't do anything for themselves. You know, they're trapping themselves. They've sold their soul to the devil because they won't do anything, because they may be failing at something. They always have an opinion. Perfectionists always have an opinion. But how good is their opinion if they can't risk failing at something? They can't love failing. They can't see the perfection in failing, because failing is the first step to success. I say we should all go and fail. Peace out.